Most AI systems rearrange symbols behind a screen, text, pixels, and probabilities that never pay a physical cost. Physical AI rearranges matter in a warehouse, a lab, or a factory cell, where a wrong move cannot be undone by regenerating a paragraph. A crashed pallet, a crushed part, a missed grasp, these failures live in the real world. To act safely there, a robot must close a loop. Sense the world, think about what is true, plan under physics, then act, and learn from what actually happened. That loop is the physical AI pipeline, the mental model for this entire course. Environment feeds sensors, sensors feed perception, perception builds a world model. Reasoning and task planning choose goals, motion planning and control drive the body, action changes the world, feedback returns. Miss a stage, and the robot is guessing with motors. Master the pipeline, and every later episode has a place to plug in. It begins with sensors, RGB cameras, depth cameras, LiDAR, force and torque, each measuring a slice of reality at a different rate and noise level. A camera sees surfaces and color, LiDAR samples range. Force tells you when contact actually starts. No single sensor is the truth. Together they are the robot's only window into the environment. Perception converts those signals into structure. Objects, surfaces, occupancy, pose, and uncertainty. A depth image is not a plan. It is evidence that must be fused before the robot is allowed to commit. Good perception is honest about what it does not know. A world model is the robot's working belief about what exists now and what would happen if it moved. It is not a chat transcript. It is geometry, dynamics, and constraints the body must respect. Without a world model, reasoning is theater, fluent, but ungrounded. Reasoning selects goals under constraints, geometry, contact, latency, and safety. Task planning then sequences skills, approach, grasp, lift, place, so the goal becomes a chain of executable decisions. Language can propose the goal. Embodiment still has to schedule the work. Motion planning turns those decisions into collision-free trajectories the arm can actually follow. It respects joint limits, obstacles, and the shape of the tool in the hand. A path that looks clever in text is useless if it drives through a shelf. Control tracks the trajectory under dynamics and disturbance, closing the gap between the plan on paper and force in the fingers. When the mass shifts or the grasp slips, feedback corrects before the failure becomes a crash. Then the robot acts, mass moves, contact happens, the world changes. Feedback, vision, force, proprioception returns immediately, so the next cycle is never blind. Action without feedback is hope. Action with feedback is physical AI. Sense, think, plan, act, feedback, continuous embodiment, not a one-shot prompt. The warehouse does not pause for your model to finish a paragraph. The loop must keep running. Remember this pipeline. Every later episode deepens one stage without abandoning the loop. Physical AI is intelligence that moves atoms, and the pipeline is how it stays grounded.